Welcome everybody to tonight's stream of ignore everything. I have to boot up the game. We're into Sonic Heroes. I'm not getting a Wii remote and sensor bar setup, so just ignore homebrew. It's legit a real version of the game. I swear, it's my actual disc. You guys voted on it. It was between Super Mario Galaxy and Sonic Heroes. Both were 100% runs, and you guys voted by one vote for Sonic Heroes. That was a very close poll, so because of that, tonight we are playing Sonic Heroes. Hey, Matt and Ethan, how you two doing? Don't believe me? I'll get the disc, although it's currently in the system, so that may cause some problems. Doing good, that's good to hear. I think the song kind of says what we're playing. Yep, Sonic Heroes. I decided there are 4 different versions of this game. There's GameCube, PS2, original Xbox, and PC. I have access to all 4 versions. If you watched the Elpira League playthrough that I did, I played all versions. We're not being that stupid. We're not being that crazy. We're doing one version for the entire thing because that just makes sense. And I picked the GameCube version because it's the most stable. It's my preferred version. And honestly, one of the easier ones to set up, because I think the PC version is a little bit better nowadays because of the modding scene, because they fixed a lot of the issues, but no thank you. No thanks. I don't think that game audio is on. I don't know why. That's weird. Hang on a second. Let me take a listen to the stream. Huh? It's... sounds like it's coming through, which is kind of quiet. Yeah, it's there. I'll boost it by at least like 2 decibels. Maybe that'll be a big fix. There we go. I boosted it up to minus 14. I had it on 16 before. Let me just play around with the menus real quick. Yeah, we'll leave it on 14 for now. If it's too quiet again, then I can raise it another decibel. Actually, you know what? Let me just raise it another set of decibels now. I'll put it to 12. I just don't want it to be overbearing. That's the problem, because this game can get kind of loud. Alright, that should be better. Okay, now I gotta turn off the stream mix, because that is actually gonna... oh, that's gonna mess me up bad if I play with the latency. Alright, so we're gonna start off here. We have a choice of 4 different teams. We have Team Sonic, Dark, Rose, and Chaotix. I'm picking Team Sonic for this one to start off. We're gonna work our way left to right for now. Team Sonic is considered the medium difficulty, Dark is hard, Rose is easiest, Chaotix is Chaotix. I swear they're a difficulty on their own. So we're gonna start with Team Sonic. This part may be a little bit quieter because these cutscenes are very quiet for some reason.
Long time no see. Sonic, check this out.
You know what? We're gonna boost up another couple. That should be a little bit better.
Guess what, Sonic Heroes? I finally developed the ultimate weapon. In 3 days, I'll conquer the world. Think you can stop me?
Sounds like an invitation to party.
What are we gonna do, Sonic?
No worries. We've got this one. Ha! Think I'd miss this? Time to crack that Eggman wide open. Yeah, let's party!
Big the Cat, why are you here? That's a good question. He's just kind of here for the ride. To be fair, the bigger question is, at least when you played this game back in the day, who the heck are these chaotic people? I haven't heard of any of you 3. Because before this game, Team Chaotix, the 3 members there, they were in a 32X game. That was it. Like one game on a system most people didn't have access to. So it was a little confusing.
Once the checkpoint is touched, you can restart from there when you lose a life. Each time you trigger a checkpoint, the leader's
Give me that extra life. We won't really need to worry too much about lives in the early part. I feel like the worst team is going to be Chaos, just flat out. Their missions are weird, and some of them are harder than others, so it's... Honestly, those are the missions I'm not looking forward to. If there's something I'm not really looking forward to. Theater thing, thank you. Want that bonus of 5.
level up. Got it.
You know what? Hang on, let me get this key. We're only gonna do this one once because it's not really needed, but I'll do it now. So this key here is gonna unlock a special stage for us to go through, but Act 1, which is like the first area of each zone, Act 1 is not required to beat the game, as it just gives you bonuses. Special stages for Act 2 are required because they have Chaos Emeralds. You need to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds to actually beat the game. So we'll be doing that. At the very top of this, because otherwise I'm going to miss. Not like how Waluigi was introduced, but Waluigi's still stuck in spin-off. Yeah. Waluigi's just kind of a thing in the spin-offs, and that's it. Big the Cat is kind of like here and there, it just kind of depends. Like nowadays, he's in some games, and then he's not in others. He's sometimes on a spin-off, and sometimes on a main series. He's just kind of there. Which is kind of the weirder part. Let me get my characters here in a group. That'll give me the full points. Once I need Knuckles to level up anyways. I want all my characters to be level 3. Even if I'm not going to use them, that's more points. You're also going to see me swap whenever I need to go to flight. I'm going to do things weird looking. I'm going to go from power to flight, and the reason being is that sometimes when you go into flight, you do that little like stutter, which is really bad. That just kills your momentum, and sometimes can actually just kill you outright, which is not preferred in my opinion. I kind of want to have the control and not just fall into a pit. So you're going to see me go from power to flight instead of just directly to flight from speed. Oh, give me that checkpoint. Gives me points. Hoping Sega gives us a new game soon for Sonic. I kind of don't know what they're doing at this point because Sega actually talked about some plans they had for the 30th anniversary, and apparently it sounds like next year is Sonic's big year. This year apparently sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a drought, and that's because of the pandemic. It's finally starting to show its signs of issues. It's not good. So it sounds like they had big plans for Sonic's 30th anniversary, but unfortunately with everyone working from home, which slows production down majorly, it sounds like whatever plans they had this year kind of got pushed off another year at least. We're probably getting a new game or two next year, but this year I have no idea. And that's another thing, yeah, Ethan, they just did Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. They've been doing Yakuza, like last year also they had a Yakuza game come out. But outside of that stuff, they haven't really been doing too much. They had that... Well, I don't know if this really counts. They had that Miku E-Cross game, but I think they just licensed out the Miku namesake with that. Because Sega has the Miku rights, so that's another thing they're a part of.
What a wild ride. Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Have I been able to? Yes, I cheesed it. Perfect. Not supposed to be able to come up that way, but you can. You know what? Team Blast is wasting some time. Unfortunately, I lost my rings there, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Kill that guy, please. At least I still got the 2,000, but that's an extra set of points. That should be good. The A rank here is 60,000. That should be enough. Oh yeah, 67. Yeah, that's more than enough.
That was tight.
So, I actually have, when I did my Let's Play of this game years ago, I have a little list that it tells me pretty much the A rank requirement for every level, along with all the other rankings, but I specifically want the A rank requirements. That's what we're actually going for, because that also unlocks something.
X-Men's robots are here too.
I'm ready to take them out. Go, go! Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, I was really hoping I would get those rainbow rings.
Can you break open that stone door?
Look at all those X-Men's robots.
I'll take care of them.
Oh, come here.
Here we go. Yeah. Got it. Try punching these ruins to get inside.
Also, I just realized I got hit that last stage, so I didn't keep the key. Okay, that's fine.
Here we go.
The stone pillars on all sides of the path are beginning to crumble. Better watch out.
I need this key. This one's the actual important one. Now I don't want to get hit. The thing is with keys in this game, if you get hit, you lose them. So it's best actually if you're trying to go for all the keys to get the special stages, it's best to have a shield. Because having a shield prevents you from losing the key, obviously. So we definitely want to keep a shield if we can get one. Is that high enough? Yeah, barely. If I went the other way on the ledge, it wouldn't have been high enough. Hit the door! Thank you.
Here we go. Ready? Go. Yeah. Level up. Got it.
Look at all those Eggman robots. The most famous line in this game, I swear. One of the most grammatically incorrect things, but also Tails is like 8 in this game or something stupid young. He's just a little kid, but he's a super genius little kid, so you kind of forget his age.
Let's go.
Oh, I think I got the wrong difficulty on that one. I was thinking it was like super hard mode or something. There's a balloon.
Got it. Take this. Here we go. Ready? Go. Got it.
Yeah, the thing with the key system, it is kind of mean they take it away when you get hit. But it is kind of a thing that is a bit of a staple to the series. Like, to get special stages, you need 50 rings when you beat a stage from the classic games. Well, that's a first. I've never actually had that happen before. I missed the checkpoint the whole time. Well, that's convenient and not convenient at the same time. So, do you like Ocean Pals? You want to see me do it again? Whoops. Well, you know what, to be fair, that would have been better to have a reset there anyways, because when you die, you lose all your points halfway through a stage. That makes it a little bit harder to get the A rank. Now we can get a better score.
Knuckles, can you open
Also, this door for some reason left open when you die. I don't get that, but sure.
Look at all those X-Men's robots.
I'll take care of them. Here we go. Yeah. Got it.
So back to what I was saying.
Let's go.
It makes sense about the key thing, because in the classic games, you needed 50 rings to get special stages to show up. Like Sonic 1, you needed 50 rings to get the special stage ring. And if you didn't do that, well, you couldn't get the special stage. So it's kind of in that same regard, because when you get hit in Sonic games, you always lose your rings. So it's the same idea.
Here we go.
Level up.
Ready? Go. All right.
Got it. Let's go. Stay.
Oh, I don't think that's high enough this time. Oh, it is! It didn't look high enough.
Ready anytime. Level up.
You are playing game third time on Twitch. Exactly. It's different this time, I swear. I technically have streamed this game before for my own stuff, but it's been on YouTube. It's like one of like the 2 YouTube streams I've ever done.
Level up.
But yeah, for my stuff, this is technically 6th playthrough, as Matt's saying. For on the internet as a whole, I don't even know at this point. It's like 13th. I've done a lot of them. I have a secret to tell you guys. So just, you need to keep this in-house. Don't tell anyone. I like Sonic Heroes. I don't know if you know this about me.
Yes. Got it.
Alright, this time, Knuckles, don't butterfeet your way off. Thank you.
Well, at least he'll
Almost
carry
missed the
it.
cannon.
Looks like that case is being protected by the robots. We should take care of them first.
You know, I could kill enemies, but you also have a flight character in this game, and you can just fly.
That robot sealed off to the tornado.
I almost missed that, so I had to get the boost from the flight. Oh, okay, that was a little scary. So, maybe don't do that. You're supposed to kill enemies here to open a gate, but again, you have a flight character. Just fly.
Level up. Button while jumping in tower formation to shoots us as fireballs at the enemy.
Too cool.
I really hope so. I mean, hey, I could be playing the game, but absolutely hate it. You don't know. Some people actually do that. You associate so much with this game, but you hate it. But you still have to play it for your obligation. Just gonna skip this. Me liking Sonic Heroes is the wrong opinion. The true answer is you must hate it like every other Sonic fan, right? No. No, not at all. In fact, I mean, I don't know if this is even a hot take. I just say it's more of a take in general in the scene. I personally say this game is underrated. Like, flat out. A lot of people give this game too much crap. But it is, especially when you compare it to a lot of later games, it's one of the best Sonic games we've gotten in a long time. Like, it's one of the better 3D games. And it's very faithful to the originals because it takes the level-by-level route idea of just going fast, going from point A to B, nothing extra, and putting it into a game. Like, that's kind of what people ask for after the adventure games, because they like the adventure games, but some fans miss the classic style. This is the classic style in 3D. So, this is kind of what you guys were asking for, but then that crowd didn't really like it much. I don't know, it's weird. I think this game is very underrated, just flat out. A lot of people don't give it credit.
Perfect.
I mean, sure, it has its flaws. Look at, like, 10 minutes ago when Knuckles just butterfooted himself off the ledge. Like, the physics in this game are a little weird. Takes some time to get used to. Doesn't mean it's a bad game because of that. It just means it's a little different, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of hard to word this. Also, these special stages, people always say one of the worst things in the series, but if you're playing GameCube, Xbox, or PlayStation, just use the power character because they're super busted for some reason in these special stages. Something about how the physics and momentum system with the power character specifically works, it makes them the easiest to control in these special stages. In the PC version, it's like an earlier build of the game, and because of it, that trick doesn't work. So just, if you're playing on console, just use power. It makes it so much easier.
Stop your futile efforts. You'll just make fools of yourself.
I think you got that backwards, Doc. Man, he sure was.
I'm going this way. You can't stop me.
Not ready to give up just yet.
That's the spirit, Tails. Here we go. Ready, go.
Got it. Shit. Initiate fury.
I'm just gonna mash B. We'll win here eventually. I have no rings, but I'll be fine. Told ya. Keep on mashing B, you don't really get hit. Boss fights are also timed for your ranking, and they're kind of strict. Like, this one is like, I'm trying to see if I can find it. Here we go. Egg Hawk is about a minute. So that strategy I did is how you get A rank.
Ready for the junk pile.
There's also, I missed the crate, I was trying to hit it, but there is a crate that you want to break, because it has invincibility in it, which makes that easier, but I missed it. Didn't really make a difference, to be honest, so it didn't matter.
Looks like Eggman escaped into the city.
Eggman's robots are taking control of everything.
Let's find Eggman and show him the real power of teamwork.
I like in that cutscene there's a checkpoint behind you and you just can't hit it.
Energy plant? So that's energy flowing through those red pipes. Yeah. What's with this path? Just standing on it carries me forward.
Got it.
Take this. Here we go. Ready, go. Level up.
Alright, give everyone a minute.
We're not going there, are we?
And now jump.
Yes, we are.
Want that coordination. Wonder who Sonic's new VA is gonna be? Yeah, good question. I don't know. We have ideas in the scene because, was it Ben Schwartz? People were thinking could be the next VA because he was Sonic's VA for the movies, but because he's also reprising his role, I think, in Sonic Hedgehog 2. But they have not confirmed or denied that's a thing, so who knows. I honestly feel like that would just make the most sense if they go the same route they did years ago with like the 4Kids mentality. Try to keep the voice actors pretty much the same between multimedia. But who knows? They may actually change that. They may just not do that idea and just have different people for different things. So I'm very curious myself. Also, that was Team Blast. I haven't used that yet. Screen nuke. Each team has a different attribute, too, for the attack. But, in my opinion, Team Sonic's is the worst special attribute because theirs is an extra attack Sonic gets. But compared to the rest of the Team Blasts in this game, it's just not as good. Because here, you get the light speed attack, which does more damage and basically one-hit KOs everything. But with Team Dark, you get a time stop. With Team Rose, you get every single power. With Team Chaotic, you get a pack of rings per enemies that you destroy. So in comparison to all of those, Sonic's like insta-kill one is not as useful. Just flat out not as useful. Kind of a shame when you think about it. The main character gets the shaft in this game. He's not as good as the rest of them. If I had to say what was the best one, it kind of depends on your situation, but I kind of feel like Team Rose is the best because they get level ups for every character, speed shoes, and invincibility. Invincibility alone makes that really good. I kind of want that. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can fly back up there by abusing the physics. There we go. If you use the flight character's boost right before you hit the ground, you boost up, you don't fly, so you can instantly start another flight. So doing that just gives me the extra height that I needed. You can actually use that to kind of skip a lot of the game, because there's a lot of areas that you're not supposed to get that high up with the flight character, and it just breaks it. You know, I could take that pole, or I could just jump around it. I choose to jump around it. I need to take this pole, though. That one is not optional. Hello, sir. I am going to kill you. And now here's another application of using one of these poles. Okay, well that just worked great. Yeah, okay, sure. I didn't think it was still active, but I was gonna say Rocket Excel, which is a move that you use as the speed character, can also give you wind and activate the pole, but then sometimes it just doesn't work out. That's not what I want. Okay, I just want a light speed dash. And now last way you can activate a pole. Blue Tornado, Rocket Excel, or level 3 homing attack, because that has wind. I'm not even gonna bother. Just please kill, please. Please kill, please. That's a good one. I'm asking really nicely. Nope, please. That section's really weird. There's a thing down there you can interact with too. I don't know what the target gives you. I think it's like a random item. And then I think has like a pole for you to work your way back up to hit a launch pad, or maybe there's a spring down there. I never fall down there, so I don't know what's there. I'm assuming.
That was tight.
I don't think I ever went down that bottom path, even when I was playing this as a kid, because I never missed the dash pad. It's kind of hard to miss. They put 3 dash pads at the end, and it takes up almost the entire platform. So it's hard to say how you would miss that. Alright, let's show off the bonus challenge version of the special stage. We'll only be doing one of these probably, because in my opinion, these are good for a first playthrough, but they're not really that helpful outside of that, because they're good live grinding sections. If you need extra lives, then this is where you go, but I don't find them as worth it nowadays, personally. They're kind of difficult.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Got it.
Okay, swap back to power.
Here we go. Got it.
Tower again, please. I want some extra control. These sections are hard to control in general with any other character, because you go super fast here. The more orbs you have, the higher level you are, and the higher the level, the faster you go. Although all your speed dies if you hit one of those mines, so try to avoid the mines.
Here we go.
Also, there's different kinds of links you get. The rainbow colors are just worth a little bit. The blue ones are worth more, and then the red ones are worth the most, obviously. Each one gives you different amounts of boost, too. But they're in these sections with the Chow. I just don't even bother with the boost. It's not worth it.
Got it.
Here we go. Not bad.
Here's another tip in this section. And I see everyone do this all the time, so I'm going to disprove this. Don't mash. I see so many people see the flashing D button like, oh, I gotta mash to go faster. Hold it! The flashing means to hold. If you mash, you reset your speed value, so you just go the same speed. If you hold it, you go faster. So during the Emerald challenges, I always see if someone does like a stream or like a Let's Play of this on YouTube, they just mash the boost button, and then they wonder, how do I not catch up? Because you keep on resetting your speed to 0.
Wow, my head's spinning.
What a wild ride. Eggman's robots are up to something with those machines. Let's worry about that later. Okay, let's leave the flying enemies.
I got a 50-50 chance of this. Every 5 enemies you killed, the 5th enemy always has a guaranteed drop of level, and it's a 50-50 between one of the 2 characters you're not playing as. So, that was what, enemy 4? This should be enemy 5. Ah, crap, it's speed. In this level, it's preferred to get flight character up as high as you can. Because right here, they give you a flight core. So if you get the flight one immediately, that's level 2 right away. And level 2 flight does a lot of damage in this level.
Got it.
Alright, well now let's hope for level 2. There you go, level 2 flight, that's what we want.
Okay.
Here we go.
Fortunately, it doesn't really mean too much at this point, because here's a checkpoint. So, I would have got my level 2 regardless. There's a flying section. Tails, how you doing? Alright, that's good to hear.
Yes. Yeah.
Got it.
Here we go.
Got it.
All right.
Can I still skip this? Yes, okay. I'm not gonna take the pole. That takes too long. You hit the switch, the pole rises, you take the pole up, but nah, I'm just gonna fly. Hey Kira, how you doing?
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get. All right. Let's get.
Take care of these guys.
These sections are a little long, so you may just see me just spam the flight just because I'm bored. That's literally it. Well, it actually can help if you get like the little boost thing near the top, because then you can just kind of skip the last like couple seconds.
Got it.
Like I got there at the very end, so I skipped like maybe 0.2 seconds. Okay, we're gonna get that gold split. The speedrun is all good. It really doesn't save any time. There was a section, I think like that in Team Rose's version of this level, that if you can do that, that saves a crap ton of time. Like that's the beneficial one.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Was that high enough? You've got to be kidding me. That's off by like an inch or 2. Ah, I didn't want to get hit. It's fine. I'll just kill you now before you cause a problem.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
That should be high enough. Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. Better not touch those fireballs.
I'm going to disregard what you said, Knuckles. I'm touching all the fireballs. You can't stop me. You're not my real dad. Rocket XL keeps you safe there. Although I'm surprised I didn't get the Rocket XL. I kicked, but I was still safe. So the kick also keeps you safe in the Rocket XL state. It's basically anything that, like, I guess, puts your character in an interactive state, then you're safe from the fireballs. Because I didn't know about the kick until now. I'm gonna wait here a second. Alright, good. I want my points first. You can only get a max of 2,000 for a multiplier. You can't go any higher than that. It's kind of like Sonic Adventure 2. It's the same kind of concept. You can only go up to like 3? No, perfect. Perfect is the highest, and it's about the same amount of points, 2,000. Alright, there you go. Break down that fence. There are enemies you have to kill in this section. Not that many, though, here. In later team playthroughs, they start putting more stuff in this area. I think specifically Team Dark's has more stuff here, but there's also more skips with Team Dark. Like, legit skips. If you do stuff that they set up in the area perfectly, then you completely skip the section. And we'll be seeing that when we get to Team Dark. First 3D Sonic, it's still a good game. Yeah, see, agree. I think it's underrated ones. I'm glad to hear someone else says it's a good game. But yeah, later stages do kind of drag on, I do agree. They get very long, especially for like Team Dark and Chaotix. They can really start to outstay their welcome a little bit. Alright, right here. This is why I wasn't worried about the key thing. They put a key at the ending. Unfortunately, though, there is no shield, so I gotta be careful. One hit and I lose the key. I need this key because I want to do the Chaos Emerald Challenge. Here's a shield. Just in time. Alright, I'm gonna turn here. There's one enemy to kill here, so I'll just kill it with the flight character. You know what? Sure, we have a Team Blast. It pauses the timer. Why not? It helps with in-game time. Gives you a bigger bonus. Although, to be fair, at this point, the time bonus doesn't really help us much for rankings, because it's too high. The only team that really benefits from the time boost is Team Rose, because their levels are so short. Most of the levels, if you just beat fast enough, you get an instant A rank as the time bonus.
That was tight.
Yeah, this one's not that bad. I think this one is like 45k as Team Sonic, which we're more than over that. But this next one, oh, we got a team battle coming up, and this is pure RNG if we get a good run or not for time bonus. We need to beat it in 30 seconds or less, and that's... It depends on if the people fall off or not, so here's hoping. So let's count as 100% again, all A ranks. That's part of it, yes, Hero. In order to 100% this game, which I categorize as unlocking all the stuff from multiplayer and also unlocking super hard mode, you need to get all the A ranks, and you also need to get all the emblems, which I believe are 130 in this game.
My darling Sonic.
Amy, what are you doing here?
Sonic, this time there's no way out of marrying me.
Backs me in the corner with a marriage proposal. What do I do? I mean, you could just say no, Sonic. But I can just throw off a cliff instead. Sonic, just say no.
Sonic, give up. This time you're mine. I'll do my best.
Alright, so this is pretty much team battle. Tornado. That's it. You just tornado them off the cliff. Wait, did Big fall? Where's Big? Oh, why is he up there? Get out of here. Come on, fall off. Perfect. Okay, first try. If he was on the map any longer, I think it would have been past 30 seconds, but we're good. Sonic's just 12. Yeah, also Sonic's like 14, so that's no better. Actually, let me go get the case really quick, because the manual for this game actually tells everyone's ages. No joke, as a kid, when I was playing this, I was that kind of kid where I actually read this manual a lot. And I took it with me to school at times to tell friends, like, here's all just the weird facts about these characters. Did you know, like, Tails is 18?
What is this?
It says so in the manual.
Sure is bright here. We got some time. Feeling lucky?
Yeah, Sonic is 15. I was off by a year. Knuckles is 16. Tails is 8.
This entire city is like a giant
Let's see. I like Shadow and E103 Omega are just like ages unknown because Shadow, who knows how long they're around for. And then Omega's a robot, so can't really say the age of a robot.
Those are Eggman's robots.
I'll take care of them.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one, Kira. I'll read it here in between loading screens, but I think the manual does talk about Eggman being a feminist. Like, that's where the concept came from, is from this manual for some reason. Like, the manual, like, went into super detail about these characters. I don't know why it went that detailed, but it's like, neat little facts.
What a wild ride. Got it. All right.
Anyone go down that path? No? Okay. Well, that's the whole reason why I went that pathway. Let's have Sonic kind of, like, inch his way up. It really doesn't matter here who gets the levels, because I'm not going to get my characters to level 3. I'll get the invincibility for some extra points. Plus, there's issues up here. It's mainly that turtle I don't trust. That guy always hits me up here, so I'll just take no risks. Speaking of risks... Oh, crap. I didn't mean to hold that much life. Okay. So, thought process there. I want to kill teammates because when they're on the field, they take forever to come back. What actually happened was I held too much right and I killed Knuckles too, so that's GG for everybody.
Leave it to me.
Got it. By the way, while we're balls, try moving the control stick right and left to affect the direction of the balls.
Leave it to me.
Hey, there they are.
Knuckles, that's not how you fly.
Eggman's robot.
I'll
So where's
take
Sonic?
care of them.
There he is.
Let's get Yay!
Camera. Nice camera.
Here we go.
Please come back. Thank you.
Ready?
Also, doors are suggestions in this game. They don't exist.
Woohoo!
Let's head up there.
I think someone just got stuck on a table. Yeah, well, there's Knuckles doing his T-pose again. Or aerial T-pose? I don't know what I really call that.
There they are.
Okay, take 2. This time, don't hold too much to the right, apparently. I meant to do this. Get the guys going, hold right to kick them off, and then just have Knuckles go to them, down the table.
Already.
Because now what's going to happen is Sonic and Tails are going to fall off, which means I can't select them. But when I get up to the top half, I should be able to select Knuckles. And just Knuckles. I say though, okay, there we go. That kind of fixed itself. I was worried because Tails didn't leave. He was supposed to leave too.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
I think Sonic made it over the gap.
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Skip. I just like doing that skip. That's fun. Okay. While we're killing, I want to see about the Eggman thing real quick. Be on the next page. Dr. Eggman has an IQ of 300. He's a romanticist, a feminist, and self-professed. Is that what? Yeah, self-professed gentleman.
Got it.
Leave it to
A
me.
little hard to read because my manual's a little old, smudgy. Did say I took it to school a lot. And it's just like ink.
Got it. Here we go. Got it.
I'm trying to remember, where was the switch here for unlocking the VIP? I don't remember where the VIP room is.
Here we go. Level
I
up.
don't want to take the VIP room because of that. There's a glitch you can use to go through this laser gate, but I don't want to take it.
Here we go.
I'll just continue on because I don't remember where the switch is at the moment.
Leave it to me.
It's somewhere on that last pinball table we were at, but I don't remember specifically. I think it may have been on the top section. But I didn't take the top way, so missed it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Got it.
It's the Sonic Heroes manual Eggman's Tinder
Leave
profile.
it to me.
Might as well have been, yeah. Let me think about it. hilarious. Just puts the manual on the profile. IQ of 300, and I am a feminist.
All right.
And when you think about it, you look at the manual here, and like most of the characters in this game, they're all like young kids. Like Rouge is 17,
Tight.
Amy is 12, Cream is 6, Espio's 16, Charmy is 6, but then you have Vector at age 20 and Big the Cat at 18. Besides Eggman, Big and Vector are the two adults in this story. Everyone else is kids. That puts things into perspective. Also, arguably one of the best songs in the game right here. A fantastic song. Kids saving the world once again. Yeah, where did they learn this from? Pokemon?
Got it.
Leave it to me. Dave.
Got it.
Okay, this is another level where you specifically want to get the flight character up to level 2, but there's no, like,
There they are.
luck to it on this one, which is surprising. It's the table with bingo. A luck-dependent game. Well, normally, this game is not very luck-dependent. But here, it's guaranteed to get level 2 if you just pass through all the checkpoints with flight. Just certified banger. Agreed.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Okay, Riptails.
Leave it to me.
I didn't know he was up, not off the table yet. You can only destroy those guys, the metal ones, as the power character. Doesn't matter your level. It's only power.
Let's go.
Also, I'm already at high enough level, so I might as well just put Tails at 2.
There's bingo on the table.
Oh yeah, also, I forgot about that. There's a weird quirk about these pinball tables, and that's that any character that's not in the lead can phase through stuff. Like, me going through that number was because I wasn't selected as the lead character who went through it, and I swapped back, and they kind of clip through. You can use that to clip through walls in these pinball tables, too. It's not just bingo chips. Oh, Rip Knuckles. Is he fully dead? No, he's not. He might be if these guys get him. They don't want.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave.
Yeah, kill that guy specifically because that was a security drone. If that guy catches you in his light, then he
That was great.
he aggroes you. He just kills you instantly because he summons all his friends.
Onward from here on. Leave it to me.
I want specifically the flight character at the end of this. I'm not gonna lie, I can listen to the song all day on loop. Like, just flat out.
Dave, Dave.
You put this on 24-hour loop, I won't complain.
Leave it to me. Look at all those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them. Take this.
Level up.
Here we go. Got it. Take this. Here we go. Too cool.
Leave it to
I'm actually gonna be the flight character here for security reasons. Because I always lose 2 team members here. I never get out of here with more than one. Okay, well, there goes Tails. There goes Sonic. There goes everything. Wow. I blinked. What happened? Y'all died. Just reset. I think it's safer. We probably could have got the A rank after all that, but I'm just gonna take the safe way. I was holding right and Tails went left. That's the thing about the pinball mechanic in this game. It controls bad.
Leave it to me.
Like, I love this game, and I'm gonna admit right here, pinball physics in this aren't good. They're not at all. The game just kind of does what it wants on these tables at times. It's really annoying. And that's one of those cases where it's super hard to control.
Bad.
I think Heroes was the only 3D game that used a casino level theme. I think you may be right on that one, Kira, yeah. Because the classics use this theme all the time, but the 3D games, not really. Like, the most that they would have done was
Fun is just about to begin.
Forces?
All right.
Forces had a... But it wasn't flat out casino, because it was in the forest. It was like that Green Forest casino thing. So that's the only one I can think of. It's like a half casino, half not. Because at one point, they stopped putting casino-based levels in video games in general, just out of safety reasons because of Europe, because you can't really do gambling stuff in Europe. It would jack up the age rating. So because of that, a lot of games just kind of stopped doing casinos. Yeah, I forgot about forces. I don't blame you. Most people do, myself included. Okay, I'm needing my friend back. Unfortunately, I lost Tails and Table, and he sometimes doesn't come back. I don't know why. Sometimes you lose a team member on the table,
Leave it to me.
and they're gone permanently. Like something happens in the programming and just screws things up. I don't like it. So having a team blast on standby in this kind of level is a great thing because that fixes that issue.
Line up, side by side.
Casinopolis Zone from Generations count? I mean, kind of, because it is technically a casino in a Sonic game, except it's not a full-blown level that you, like, platform through. It's just a pinball table. But in 3DS, it's like a full-blown level. It's just kind of weirder because Sonic Generations on 3DS isn't really a 3D Sonic game. It's in the same category as the Rush games, which is like 2.5D at the most. Because you never control Sonic in 3D.
Take care of them. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
So yeah, it's kind of weird when you think about it. The classic games use casinos a lot, but they didn't really do that going forward after this game, really. They didn't want to take the risk. Because this game has a lot of level tropes that are very reminiscent to the Genesis games, which is why we have a casino level here. Yeah, don't do that again, please. I don't want to fall down that pit anymore. Can I get the skip? Oh. I almost did. I was like halfway out the ramp, and then I got lashed back in. This one I'm getting. See you later. Going down. A little scary, but if you make it, skips a lot.
Let's go.
Yes. Got it. Here we go. Not bad. They never give up, do they? Take this. Take this.
Could team last,
Here we go.
or I could use fist. This is the last section I really got to worry about enemies, so it should be okay anyways.
To me.
Got it. Too cool.
Leave it to me.
Could solve puzzle, or I could fly. Alright, this section I'm going to do something very specific. I kind of want to have Sonic go, though. You know what? I know how to do that. Go from this side. Alright, get in the hole, Sonic. Go down the rail.
Go.
Sonic, go back down. Sonic, go. Go. We'll wait for you here.
Here we go.
Sonic, no. Go. Sonic, can you, like, please get down?
Here we go.
Okay. You know what? Back to original plan.
Leave it to
Here we
me.
go. Got it.
Tails, you go.
Leave it to
For
me.
some reason, Sonic doesn't want to. I can use Super or I can Bunka mode. Knuckles thinking the simple thoughts. I specifically did that weird little thing to force Tails down the ramp. I kind of wanted to do this with Sonic instead for a later section, but this is fine. I specifically only wanted Tails to go down here, because if he falls off this track, it doesn't mean that we die. Because then it'll just swap me back to Knuckles, Tails will come back, and I have another shot at this. So just putting one character down the ramp is the safest thing to do, because you get another chance.
All right.
Bingo.
Oh no, I missed my target. I can just go over to the target anyways. This is why I didn't want to be the flight character. This section becomes a little bit harder to get all the bingo tokens.
All right. Aerial bingo.
Yep, I already am just missing all of them. It's the weird, like, floaty physics you get as a flight character. At least I got one bingo.
Right.
The floaty physics there always trip me up for getting the bingo numbers there. That's why I prefer to go down with, like, a power or speed character, but I don't want to risk all of our lives in that final section.
Perfect.
Yeah, I haven't been looking at the point requirements I needed here. It's just like muscle memory at this point. This isn't my first time doing this. I've actually done a couple of A-rank playthroughs. I think I've done at least 2 of these. So I kind of remember a lot of, especially when I did that preparation years ago when I did this Let's Play, because I had to film this all with live commentary, getting good scores. Back then, that was a lot harder. I mean, it's still apparently hard today, because I'm still kind of screwing up. I'm still getting the A's, so I guess it's not doing that bad. The emotes will still be free, though. Nothing's gonna stop that one. Okay, now this next one here, this is one of the 2 enemy gauntlet boss fights, and the score requirements are different per team. This one, I think I need to beat 2 minutes 30 seconds. That's not that bad.
Eggman. Why not have some fun while you can? After all, you only have one game, and we know who's going to win. Get them.
Oh, he knows the outcome. Okay, good. Eggman, just give up now then.
Come on, Eggman. Wanna play?
Be careful, Sonic.
Alright, don't kill the last one.
Take care of him myself.
Alright, well that was unfortunate, but that's why I swapped off power, because I wanted either speed or a flight core, preferably flight core. Sadly, that's not the case. Okay, well now I got the flight core, but that's kind of a weird outcome, unfortunately. I can work with it, but I want a flight. No, I want a flight.
That's it.
This is why I wanted flight. You can just wreck this whole section if you have level 2 flight, but unfortunately that's not the case. Can I please hit something?
Leave it to me.
That's the wrong character to level. There you go, finally.
Leave it to me.
That's it.
Now this fight's gonna become a lot easier.
Bunch of them. Come and get some.
We won't give up so easily, Eggman.
This one I'm gonna just apparently lie down. No, I want to use my Team Blast. If I remember correctly, that balloon above us is a Team Blast. I'll just go grab that. It's cheap! Cheap!
That was great.
Level up. Here we go. Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
That's it.
This one's scary. It's so easy for all your team members to get captured, and then that's just it. You're dead.
That was great.
Got it.
I think this is the final one, but I'm just playing it safe.
Leave it to me. Level up.
No, it was not. Okay, that's fine. Rip Knuckles.
That was great.
Just pretty much kill everything anyways. Well, minus you, apparently. Hit the thing, robot. There you go.
Got nothing left.
Keep 'em coming.
Okay, that line tells me we're nearing the end.
Warming up.
This is only the beginning.
That should have actually been the ending.
Don't get too excited, boys.
This is only the beginning. Oh, crap. He caught my bluff. Alright, going home.
Yes.
Don't get too excited, boys. Those were the easy ones. Now I gotta go home. I think I left the oven running.
I've got no time to waste on these pests.
There is a line that I love so much in this game because it's one of the most mood whiplash lines if you do things right. It's in the final fight for every team. There's a line where Eggman said, "I won't be defeated that easily." But if you defeat the boss fast enough, he says the line, and then he says his defeated line, which is, "Defeated? Impossible! No!" And then you just get the biggest mood whiplash, because he's like, "You won't take me down that easily," as he's dying.
And the control stick.
We'll probably end up getting that dialogue. It's pretty common for me to get that nowadays. It's hilarious.
Look at those canyons.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic. Yes. Level up.
Got it.
Those are Eggman's robots.
Take this.
Leave it to me. Yup.
Not bad. Here we go.
Got it.
Here we
You're gonna see me swap between power and speed a lot because it actually boosts your speed ever so slightly in these rails. You go faster if you just go with the momentum and hold down the B button, but when you're first starting out, it's faster to swap between speed and power because it actually does give you a bit of a speed boost. Okay, I'm just gonna take the level 2 speed. It was a good idea because Tails got a level. And I can work on Tails next for my power. I'm gonna wait here for a second because, yep, the 8 o'clock train has already passed. I'm gonna work on getting you up to level 3, jump down here, kill you. Looked at me funny. Now I'm gonna get level 3 speed. Can Knuckles come with us? I don't know if he's behind me or not. Oh, there he is. Perfect. Alright, we get the score boost and the item. If all 3 of your characters go through rainbow rings like that, then you get a score bonus with it, and also an item.
You want a race?
I'm just gonna wait here. That's the smart thing to do. I always get hit there, I just take the hit.
They're pulling out all the tricks.
I could go through more of this level, or I could just jump to my death.
Let's go.
How convenient. Rail.
Let's go.
Is GameCube best version of Heroes? I hear people talk about PS2, Xbox, and same with Shadow. I think general consensus is yes. The GameCube version is considered the best one because it has probably the most stability about it. Like each version of this game, as I play through all 4 of them, I can say from experience, each version has their own quirks, but GameCube has the least amount of issues. Xbox has some graphical issues. PS2 is just a gong show. Like, that is the glitchiest version of the game. There's so many issues with it. And then PC version was on an earlier build of Sonic Heroes, from what I've heard. And because of that, there are issues with that version too. Like, there is not a speed cap in automated sections, so you can just fly off the level. And there's other things that are a little bit different with the physics engine that just makes it kind of weird to control. From what I remember hearing, I don't know if this is true or not, but from what I remember hearing at least, when this game was being developed, it was originally being made as a GameCube exclusive, but then Sega decided to make it multi-platform. So if that's true, then the GameCube version was the primary version they were focusing on in development, and then they ported the GameCube version to the other platforms. Which could also explain why the PS2 version specifically is riddled with bugs. Because that architecture was entirely different from GameCube. It was the least powerful of the 3 systems. So working their way backwards probably didn't help things.
Getting creepy around here.
It's because we're getting closer to the center. I guess we're heading in the right direction.
Should be able to make this in time. Yeah, there we go. Nice super launch there.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
Got it. Take this. Take this.
Leave it to me. Dave,
Here we go.
Got it.
leave it to me.
Here we go.
Got it. Got it.
And be careful here. I want to take out the key. Just the key. I don't want to die in the process.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Got it. Take this.
I think going back to that question you had there, Kira, going with the Shadow the Hedgehog topic, I think it's in the same situation. Not necessarily like GameCube, I think, was developed first. I don't think there's any concrete evidence about that one. But in terms of which version's considered the best, I think GameCube is also considered the best there. PS2, I remember hearing, had some issues too, because again, it was on weaker hardware, so they had to compromise a bit. But I don't know, was there an Xbox version of Shadow? I thought there was only PS2 and GameCube. I don't know if there's Xbox.
Got it.
There might have been, but I never seen or heard of it, so if there was a thing, it was not nearly as common.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Kind of would like to have level 2 at this point. Well, not level 2, level 3 for speed, and it's because of this section here. I could have just only attacked.
Got it.
Ready anytime.
Got it. Take this.
Why don't we go down there?
Got it.
Oh no, Knuckles has been kidnapped. We should just save him and get out of here. Go in here with power specifically, because you break a door. Shortcut.
Internal messages and wish I was bored.
Not gonna bother to kill you guys, you're not worth it.
Come on now. Go do it, Sonic. Yes. Yes. Level up. Yes.
Level up.
Yes.
Think you're over here? Yeah, there we go. I couldn't remember it was on the left or the right for the speed one. The other one I think had 5 ring pack.
Yes. 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 Ha, that's what I call a flight. Woo. I think my heart stopped. Yes.
So many lives. I'm not worried about game over anytime soon. 39 lives, and already reset a handful of times. It's not that bad.
Got it.
Why don't we try going up there?
I'm more worried about losing these keys whenever we have them.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Please move. Please move. I don't like this. I'm uncomfortable. See, 2 of my members got hit. I'm lucky that wasn't a flight character, because I would have lost my key.
Yes, we are.
I think I have one more opportunity for a key.
Whoa.
I think.
Let's jump to the car ahead and we destroy it.
Okay.
All right.
Careful in this section. The death plane is literally right next to us. It's so low. In this case, I guess so high up. It's like the first pixel underneath the platform, which is like right next to where we're at. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Also here, yeah, use the speed character. How about no? I don't want to take that risk.
Now, Knuckles, destroy that engine core. Got it. Each time
That do that a little bit fancy. Speaking of fancy,
is thrown off,
skip the bridge. It still exists.
increases if I'm thrown off, and if Tails falls off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
All right. Look at all those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them.
Easy.
All right.
And I almost fell too far. Okay. So the easy part became the hard part at the end there.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
I'm gonna just grab this checkpoint just because. Kill this guy, and then opens that cage.
Let's go.
Camera's your friend in this section, except this part, because it loves the jump on the other direction for some reason. I'm just gonna not take a chance. These guys can easily grab you when you're jumping into the cannon, which can insta-kill you if you're not careful. Let us all die, please. Thank you. Those abduction enemies are some of the worst in the game, because they can always blindside you and take a member.
All right, here we go. Yes.
Oh, I picked wrong. I think the one on the left was another life. Oh, hang on. One more light. Yeah, there's my bonus. Speaking of bonuses. Oh, I didn't get the point bonus for the light speed dash. That was enough for the light speed. Why not? Come on. That should be enough points.
That was tight.
I'm not worried too much about missing A ranks for, like, majority of these levels. The ones I'm really worried about, Chaotix. Team Chaotix is weird for rankings. Like, some of their rankings are low and some of them are high. So, theirs are problematic. Like, the biggest one I can think of that's going to be a problem is the A rank for their final level, Final Fortress, because you have to play literally the entire level to get the A rank. Like, there's no way around it. If you get all the keys and get every single point opportunity up to the earliest keys, you get like a B at best. So I know that's going to be a problem. But for like Team Sonic, nah. I can't think of a single level that's problematic for them. Well, actually, no. They're Hang Castle and Mystic Mansion. And it's because they're so easy to die in. Outside of those, I think I should be okay.
Sonic, look!
That thing's loaded with Eggman's weapons. Eggman, you're finished!
Ready all cannons! Open fire!
There's only one way to go.
Yeah, backwards. Come to me. You're supposed to chase this guy down the whole level, but it is actually slower to do that. Let him come to you. Knuckles, please. Okay, that would have been faster if Knuckles didn't take a nap. Gets stuck inside the contraption, instantly takes it out. That's good. And just get rid of you, because you'll be a problem otherwise. Just keep on punching with Knuckles. Egg Albatross here, you need 2 minutes. You need to be even 2 minutes or less. Doing this strategy makes it much easier to do that. Now my favorite hit, because this one is pretty free. Just jump, power dunk, if you don't miss the timing. Alright, let's just try take 2. It was weird because my character was in a weird like jumping state, which didn't help. There you go, now the power dunks collided.
You'll pay for this!
That makes it so much easier.
All right.
Chasing him down is actually the worst strategy, because there's so many bottomless pits here. And because of that, I see a lot of people just chase down Egg Albatross using homing attack with the speed character, and if they miss a homing attack, they just fall and die. So don't do that one, it's not safe. Knuckles is always on nap duty, though. Yeah, he's always napping and he skips leg day.
Once again, you fools have been tricked.
It's a fake?
From these canyons, watch as I conquer the world with my air fleet. And this time, you can't stop me.
Drat, a trap to stall for time. Sonic,
It's not an Eggman robot. Sonic! Knuckles! Wait for me!
All life form data successfully copied.
Ma, who's the weird Sonic-looking thing? I didn't play CD. I don't know what this thing is. Is it a Metal Sonic? Ding, ding, ding. You got it right, son. It's Metal Sonic. Like, you don't even need your rocket science to figure that one out.
what a wild ride.
I don't. Is that even supposed to be Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or is it just Metal Sonic but with a different look? I don't know. It looks like Mecha, but the game calls him Metal, so it's hard to say. He couldn't be both.
Did you guys hear a croak?
Yeah, Tails is wrong too. You're not wrong on that one, Kira. It is an Eggman robot because Metal Sonic is Eggman's creation. It's not an Eggman robot, but it kind of is. I don't know what to do with this.
Got it.
Really, Sonic? You missed your core? Alright, well, that's on you. You don't get levels. I had to go backwards. Wait a minute. What's going on? I have several questions.
Eggman, no way off the hook this time. What a wild ride.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Talk about a section screwing you over there. Okay, speaking of which, it's fine. We'll take the intended route.
Got it.
At least the intended route doesn't kill me.
Let's go! Let's go! Yay!
can't see. Camera too zoomed in.
Here we go.
I don't trust Sonic. He's probably gonna miss his core again.
Did you guys hear a crow?
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I make a good point there, Kira. Technically, as I said, that is technically Metal Sonic because he does revert back to his original form. He just has a different looking body in this game for some reason. Like, it's his mecha look somewhat, but it's not the same. I didn't want to actually do this. No, go back. Go back. I missed my target. Everyone glide back slowly.
Leave it to me.
Nope. The section just automatically like pushes you forward, which is really annoying when you want to line up your members like this. And Sonic still misses his core. Dude.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ready anytime.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Stay, stay. Oh,
Level up.
Got it.
As well take the power core.
leave it to me.
Level up.
I'm gonna take this path here.
Stay, stay. Let's go.
Camera really wants to go the other direction.
Target may trigger something if we hit it with a ball.
Oh yeah, let's not stand in front of the switch because it'll rotate.
Yeah. Yes.
Ow, 5 rings. That's like the worst outcome.
Must be my lucky day. Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go. Yes. Take this. Hey, this is sweet.
Who'd ever think this thing could float in the air?
Life, please.
Got it. Got it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes.
2 extra lives just for taking a grind rail. How generous. Didn't realize it was a metal and mecha. Yeah, the game's lore kind of got weird at one point. It's mainly Sonic 2. Not Sonic 2, Sonic 3 that did that. Because there's a different version of metal that they called mecha, even though it really wasn't that different. He's supposed to be more powerful. He absorbed the powers of a Master Emerald, which Metal Sonic can't really do on his own.
Let's go. Let's go.
To be fair, that was also from the same game that introduced Super Tails and Hyper Knuckles and Hyper Sonic, and then they never did it again. In fact, Super Tails didn't come back until like Sonic Mania, like 2 decades later.
There's that blower again.
Should we use it to fly again?
I'm glad they did bring back Super Tails because him not having a super form,
Mushrooms on my
kind of disappointing when you think about it.
but not this
It
year.
really is. So having one in
Yes.
Sonic Mania that doesn't require you to get 14 Chaos Emeralds technically is a nice change of pace. Because if you collected all the 7 Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3 with Tails, you got nothing. He didn't get anything from that. If you collected them all in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you still got nothing. You got your chance to get the Hyper Emeralds, which then gave you something. Time for a change of pace.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Going back to quoting Eggman, I see.
Yes. Here we go.
Perfect place for speed shoes. Automated sections where you can never really use them. Okay, I definitely activated the frog to take the shortcut. Why didn't the shortcut activate? What was with that angle?
Okay.
I don't want the key. Be my waste of time.
Those are Eggman's robots.
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Here we go. What's
Hope
up?
you guys like voice acting.
Maybe we
You're
can
gonna get a lot of it.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it
Yes!
Hey guys, I got it. It's just faster to go down that slope with speed and power swapping, so I just do that. It sounds terrible, but it is faster. You know what they say, the more the merrier. Who can forget the classics of "You can't defeat me, defeated, impossible."
You sure it's safe around here?
Let's go! Level up!
or it looks like a homing shot. There's your one. That if you took a drink every time that was said, you would die on the ground in 5 minutes.
To me.
All right.
Let's go.
Here we go. The rain the black frog summons is known to kill plants. Here we go.
This game has it out for these frogs.
Leave it to me.
Come up all the time.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go. Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Level up. Yeah.
How did...
Yay.
Okay. I don't understand how that hit me when the guy's spikes were down. That's not how spikes work. Please.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Sometimes hitboxes in this game are jank. Again, I love you, Sonic Heroes, but man, you have some weird jank.
Go. Got it.
Well, there goes that key. There goes that life. Let's just kill him with Team Blast before I actually die. I think I have another key coming up, so I should be okay. I want to get all these keys with Team Sonic just so we get them out of the way. It's technically easier to get all the keys with Team Rose because their levels are the shortest, but I like doing it all at once, and I like doing it in the very beginning, so if that's the case, it's Team Sonic.
Let's go. Yay. Let's go. Let's go. Yay.
Yes.
Yay.
Here we go. We're not going there, are we? Yes, we are.
Knuckles never wants to take a risk. We're not going there. I don't want to try.
Let's go. Yay.
Here we go.
Level up Tails.
Go.
Watch out.
That way he can actually do damage.
Yes.
Level
Oh,
0 and 1 flight is just almost worthless to me. Like, level 1's a little bit better because you get the stun things more consistently, and it does do a little more damage, but it's still like a wet noodle attack. Level 2 is when the flight character actually becomes usable to me.
yeah. There's that black frog again.
Okay, I don't know why he didn't activate. That's weird. Sometimes the frogs activate and sometimes they don't.
Yay. Level up.
Here we go.
Ah! Found my own orbit there for a second, and I forgot you can grind that. Like, why?
Here we go. There's that black frog again.
Oh, I like how I clipped through the platform for a second. Just, no. Please don't clip.
Here we go.
Oh, you having internet issues this morning? Oh, sorry to hear that. We've been going, like, through, in general this year, just like a flat out, it's a 50-50. Does the internet work well today or not?
Let's go.
It really has depended. It just has. Each day it's been different. It's annoying. Especially now because we just got our bill adjusted literally hours before the stream, and they put me on a better package here. Like, we're on the extreme package now, so we get faster speeds. It's like, you know, that's nice, but how this area fluctuates in its quality, you don't notice it sometimes.
Leave it to me.
I'm glad we have extra speed because that's going to make things better in general. Just please, be stable. That's all I ask for.
Let's go.
Yeah, go back.
Here we go. Whoa. We're not going there, are we? Yes, we are. Take this.
All right, I got it.
I don't know how the heck you're supposed to get this life effectively. Like, why?
Got it.
Things in such a terrible location.
Take this. Take this.
Because you have to hit it with the power character. There's no way around it.
Got it. Take this. Take this.
And then you have to fall all the way down there if you actually want the life. Like, why? It's not worth it.
Let's go. Yay.
There's a Team Blast, which you really don't need.
Yay.
Got it.
Here we go.
And then here's another one. Hey, I heard you like Team Blast, so I gave you some Team Blast so you can use Team Blast. I don't need it.
There's that power again.
Should we use it to fly again? Yes.
Hang on, key.
Got it.
Told you there's a key coming up.
Yes.
And a shield too, which is perfect. Now we have that protection.
Got it.
Also, level 3, don't even bother. Just let him insta-die. Thank you.
Let's go.
It's really steep here. Be careful.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chase. Yeah.
Here we go.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Chase. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to Chase.
Got it.
Oh, I think is this the section that has the frog up top that takes away stuff? Which is why they have this here.
Let Sonic take
Yeah,
care of
that's a
this.
frog that would take away your platform. I think you could make it up there in time flight, but they'll just take the speed route.
Here we go.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
Yeah, I want the life real quick. Now I'll jump.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. This is my least favorite section of this level. I don't like this section at all. If you mess up a single jump here, you're dead.
Hurry.
And it's pretty precise. Like the moment you're at the apex of the vine swing, you have to press the jump button. But if you press it like slightly off on that timing, you just fall in the water and die. They put an extra life here to tempt you to do that. And I don't like that life. I've never gotten that life and then survived. Never. Because you have to drop down to it. But that perception in this area sucks. So it's not worth it.
That was close.
Leave it to me. Let's get. All right.
Alright, that should be enough points. Yeah, that should be enough. Like 35, I think, here, or something like that.
Knuckles, we did it.
Lost chunk. No, 30k. Yeah, that's more than enough. Alright, next thing's in our team battle, which is another 30-second or less for A rank. It's all luck dependent if we get it or not. Although there is a trick I can try to do in the fight. I have more than enough lives. I can go for it. You know what? Now because I'm talking about it, I want to try.
Got it.
I don't want to describe the trick until we actually get in the fight, because it's a cool little surprise if you don't know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Also, I blinked. Was there a Chaos Emerald? I didn't notice.
Look, it's that hedgehog.
Wonder what the big rush is all about. Bet you those guys will end up getting in my way and making trouble.
Hey, isn't that...
Sonic.
No
Talk about
tails,
being
I'm
smart and full of
Sonic.
surprises.
Long time no see, boys. Too bad you had to come all this way for nothing. We'll take it from here.
What'd you say?
Sensors locked on Eggman. Non-compliant intruders will be destroyed.
Didn't you know? We have a date with Eggman too.
Is that so? Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Hey, that's my line.
I was a kid. I actually did play Adventure 2 before this, so that was a big plot twist to me in the series. Shadow is alive? Yeah, spoilers. The ending of Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't have the best outcome for Shadow. But if you played any other game, yeah, he's not dead. Like, you kind of know that if you played any other game.
What was with that hedgehog? That
But
looked
as a
like
kid, when I first played this, I'm like, oh, this is interesting, because I did play Adventure 2, and I knew the outcome there, and it wasn't a good one. I don't think that's it. No, okay. I'm gonna go for this a couple of times, and if we don't get it, we don't get it.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
Not the best way to greet those you haven't seen in a while.
I don't think I even have a chance to do the trick, because everyone's almost dead. We don't have a chance to do the trick. You know what? We'll take it. We'll do it next time we're here. There is a trick where if you use Power Dunk in the area that the team spawns in for the fight, you hit the ground at the right frame with your character with Power Dunk, and you reset, the characters instantly get knocked off the map, and that's what I was trying to do. But, you know, Power Dunking everyone into the pit also works. Alright, now, this is, in my opinion, the hardest set of levels to get the A ranks for Team Sonic, because they're really just not good levels for this kind of thing. They're marathon levels.
Sonic,
Like, this level doesn't have many checkpoints. It's like 2 or 3, something like that. They're very spaced apart. And if you die at that final checkpoint, just reset. You're not getting A rank. You're not getting anything better than, like, D.
Shadow we saw earlier.
Woo! Stop it, Knuckles.
Yeah, Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. Yeah, Faker, you're the faker. You died. Sonic, too soon.
Got it. Shit.
It was just like 2 years ago, man.
Shit.
What? What's going on?
The castle flipped upside down.
Here we go. All right.
Got it. Shit.
Ah! We're turning upside down again.
We're back to normal now.
Yeah. Yeah. Got
Leave
it.
it to me. Let's go.
Got it.
Level up.
I guess if Tails is close to leveling, he gets the level first.
Whoa.
That's what helps if there's a speed core just right down here, so Sonic gets something anyways.
Got it. Got
Leave
it.
it to me. Let's go. Yay.
Got it. Take this. Already. Take this.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, you surprised me. Level up.
Let's leave it to Sonic.
All right. Ready? Go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Let's go down
I think I'm
there.
barely making this. Wow, I can't believe that worked out. Now, all of that was to just unlock a door.
Door's opened.
That's a long unlock section. I'm also just not gonna bother here. Just team blast everything. It's gonna take too long. It's a little too risky. So just murder. There you go. Good old murder. And that unlocks his section here, I believe.
Counting on you.
Actually, no, I don't even think that needs to have enemies killed. Just you can go if you want.
Yeah, go.
I forget, because they change specific things in each level per team you're playing as, so it's hard to remember what layouts for what team at times, because, again, there's like 4 different versions of a lot of these areas.
Whoa. What's going on?
True signs if you played a game too much, and if you already know the level design coming up before you're at it. They can do stuff like this.
Let's go.
And safe. That's very scary, but then you realize, oh, that's actually not that bad if you know where you're going.
There's that switch again.
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Here we go.
And around here, there's a switch which gives me a crap ton of rings,
What's it?
which is all light speed dash bonuses of 800 points. If I don't mess them up, that is, because it's easy to mess them up.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
I just use light here just to be safe.
All right.
Get a shield. Instantly die. Yep, that's fair. We reset because I'm not going to have enough points. I told you these levels are the worst because that's another thing.
Got it.
There's a lot of sections that just have a ghost randomly appearing in front of you, and if that happens, it's kind of like a 50-50 if you get hit at times. It depends on where you're at.
What's going on?
That was a bad outcome. I was right on top of the spawn.
Upside down.
Here we go. Yahoo!
This kisses luck. But I bet there's a switch to a hot.
See, that time I was right on top of the spawn, but I didn't get hit. It's so inconsistent at times with these hitboxes. It just depends.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me. Level up.
How did... Okay, Tails. How'd you get through the checkpoint?
Me.
Got it.
Nice fling up the checkpoint by Tails there. He really wanted the level all to himself. Like, I'm here first. I get first dibs. Okay, fine. I guess we can't argue. He already took the checkpoint.
Let's go.
That healing robot is like a magician. Transform when he's flipped over. He's dangerous, so watch out. Here we go. Go.
Nice silent rocket excel.
Here we go.
Let's leave it to Sonic.
All right.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
Just gonna ride this one to be safe.
Let's go down there.
Wonder, can I actually get to that door from here and then try to continue the level? I don't think it's possible because even if you did that, the level's upside down.
Got it.
So you may just fall into a pit.
Blast away.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this grinding part and just jump. I'm good. I'm just gonna jump back to where I need to be again. That worked well the first time.
Whoa!
Also, I like to say, Hang Castle, aka it's the level that gives Knuckles the most heart attacks. He's always freaking out about something. My favorite is when he says my heart just stopped. It's like, oh man. That bad, huh?
There's that switch again. Here we go.
Still want that bonus. Thank you.
That's it.
Must be my lucky day.
Yahoo! Yahoo!
Leave it to me. Day,
Yes.
day, day.
Come on, trigger the ghost. All right, fine. I'll take the long way this time.
Let's go.
AKA fly around him.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go. Day.
Got it.
There they are.
Eggman robots.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
I don't think I need to worry too much about the shield, because I think there's another shield behind this wall. Yeah, here we go. You have to defeat the enemies to get it, so that was kind of a shield for shield trade. Wasn't really worth it.
Level up.
Hey, Iceberg, how you doing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I wanted him to spawn. Oh, don't okay, we'll see you later, Knuckles. So you're just going home. Since this is the first stream you appeared in a little bit here, Iceberg, since I made the change, I made you a VIP because you kept on gifting subs to the channel. I think that kind of deserved it. So to recognize like big gifter, you get VIP.
What?
Let's go.
I guess Tails gave out. That was a weird flight. I couldn't hit the A button. He wouldn't let me fly more. He just kind of stopped.
Here we go.
Doing okay? That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm glad you also like the little change.
Leave it to me.
I was always like, in my head, at least when Twitch first introduced the concept, like, what? No. VIP, I feel, is going to get taken advantage of, so it's like, I don't know if I have a good use for this. But I was like, you know what? Actually, yes, there is a good use. It's more or less like to like the people in the community you want to recognize, but also don't give them like the power to ban people in your stream. That makes sense.
Leave it to me.
That makes sense that they do that.
Here we go. Level up.
Ah! We're turning upside down again.
We're back to normal now. Here we go.
Really? Well, you know, at least we didn't die. We just have to do this again.
Leave it to me.
I've never had that one happen before. Sometimes Lightspeed Dash just homes in on one ring and is like, all right, I'm done. So that was a first. I never had Lightspeed just drop me back off at the bottom of the tower. All right, take two. Nice thing is, you pull the switch again, and then oh no, they don't respawn the rings. Never mind. That just sucks. No matter how that works out, that just sucks. I'm also gonna do this on purpose. Spawn enemies. Thank you, now die. Gives me more points. Nice floating shield. Whose shield is that? I don't know, they don't exist.
Level up. Eggman's got some serious problems. Look at that statue.
Sonic, look! There's a target switch.
Got it.
Love Sonic Heroes. It's a great game. As I keep on saying in the stream, I feel it's very underrated.
Ready?
Like, I love this Sonic entry. It's one of my favorite 3D Sonics. I don't really hear any people really talk about it nowadays. I'm like one of the only people I know who actually praise the game. Which is kind of sad.
Here we go.
Got it.
Here we go.
Got it.
Here we go.
Too cool.
I'm still surprised how that poll turned out. Like, every day I checked it, there was a different game in the lead. It was so split between Heroes and Mario Galaxy, I honestly didn't know what was going to win until I checked the results today. Like, it was that back and forth. Those are the kind of polls I like to see. Like, if I gotta be brutally honest about the poll thing here, I was hesitant about doing another one at one point because I tried one last year for like 3 different Metroidvania games, but I didn't pick the right lineup of games, I guess, because Hollow Knight did sweep that poll. It was between Hollow Knight, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. But I feel what the cult following that Hollow Knight has made for itself over the years, it didn't feel like it was much of a vote. It felt like Hollow Knight won day one, and it was like, alright, that's not changing. But this one, on the other hand, this poll was flip-flopping, and I loved seeing that, because that told me right there, the polls, they work, because every vote matters. There was one point where it was tied up for a little bit, and it's like, well, I don't know who's going to win, because apparently anything could win at this point. It's a 50-50. So I liked how this one turned out. I don't think it's the last one I did, because, like I said, the last time I did a poll, it was still good, because you guys got to put in some input on what we did stream next. But I feel with the landslide victory, it's kind of like, you know, if this is kind of how the polls are going to go, then I don't really think I need to make a poll. I just ask, hey, you want to see this thing? And then it's like an insta yes. But with a game choice like Galaxy and Heroes, it's like, yeah, no, that was a much better pickup, because it was so split, and that's what I love to see. So I'll probably end up doing something similar again in the future if we do a poll thing, because I'm going to try to put games pinned against each other. Like, just do 2, because last time I did 3, one game basically got nothing. So if I do this kind of thing again, which I probably will, I'm going to try to pick 2 games at the most that are very similar to each other, because that seems to give the best results. Also, fun fact, this wall doesn't exist. Don't ask. I don't understand it either. Specifically in the GameCube version, the right side of that wall just doesn't have collision. You can just jump through it. In every other version, that has collision. But for some reason, the GameCube version, no. You could just go. It's weird. Honestly thought that Mario Galaxy was going to win first because it's so popular. See, I was thinking the same thing at first, because I think for a little while in that poll, Sonic Heroes was ahead for like the first day, but then Galaxy kind of took it after that. Like, when you looked at the results, at least in the first few days, Sonic Heroes didn't have as big of a stance as Galaxy, but it also didn't help that during the stream where we talked about the poll thing, I was like, oh yeah, we haven't done like a Mario game in a while. That I kind of swayed it a bit, I feel. But it didn't sway it enough, apparently, because here we are on Sonic.
Level up.
And it's funny, too. I honestly, like I said, I did not know who was going to win this poll until today. So I was actually preparing for doing a Galaxy stream just in case, because it looked like at one point it was going to win. So I actually have a file prepared now on the Switch version for Luigi. So I was ready to go. I played Galaxy this past week in preparation in case it won. It happened that didn't work out, but that's fine because I have that save file ready to go, and I was in the mood to play it anyway, so it wasn't like a waste of time. I still, you know what, actually no, I'm just gonna do this. I still got to play the game, no matter if you guys picked it or not. I'm the real winner. Oh, I should have saved my Team Blast. I forgot. This is when they introduced the helmet guy. These guys suck. Just flat out, they're terrible. Ah, there goes my key.
Leave it to me.
Oops. Here, have my rings.
Leave it to me.
There's nothing you can do with these guys, really. You can't stun them. You can't really hurt them outside of the head. And you have to get their helmet to be knocked off before the weak point even becomes available. But for some reason, this guy doesn't walk past a certain point. So this is free, I guess? Thank you. I don't think I need to worry about the key, because I think there's another one coming up. And that'll probably help. Yeah, Super Mario Party having Battle Line tipped it over. Yeah. I know that some people, if they were there for that stream, probably thought, yeah, maybe we'll take a break on Mario because his last one was bad. But when I see, it's like everyone else who's been streaming the game has had perfect online with it, like no issues, no input delay, no slideshows. I'm like, what the heck happened to us? To us, it was unplayable last week. Like, what happened? I want to give it another go at some point. I don't know if we're gonna do it again on a stream. Probably, I'll want to like do an off-stream playthrough just to see if it's Garbo Town or if it actually works, and then go from there. Because if it has the same issue off-stream, it's like, okay, well then that kind of determines we're not streaming this. Can everyone get to the cart today, please? Thank you. Oh, I barely clipped that. That's fine. I didn't matter at that point. I just needed to have at least all of my characters. Well, not all of my characters. One of my characters. Okay, this is not the one with the key. I'm trying to remember. Where's the key?
We should take care of the enemy first. Leave it to me.
I almost feel like you can maybe make that jump, but it's a little too far away. I don't want to take the risk. Like, with a good rocket excel swapping into flight, you might be able to make that jump before going to this section. Really? Seriously, these hitboxes are jank. I don't think there's another key anymore. No, this is the ending. There is no key. Okay, well, rip that idea. Well, if we get hit here, rip everything. Get out of here. Yeah, there's no key. All right, well, unfortunately, we'll have to get the other emerald later because I don't have another opportunity. Section's so nerve-wracking, just sometimes doesn't work. If a character clips one of these ghosts, that's it for you because the ghost goes away after one hit. Doesn't matter if it's from Sonic or someone else.
Leave it to me.
Best left to Tails.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yay.
Got it.
Here we go. Go.
Well, we get our chance at the key. That is 100% not possible now to get the... I shouldn't have done Rocket Excel there.
What's next?
That was a risky Rocket Excel, but I was like, oh, no, I should be fine because I can get the jump. He didn't jump, so it didn't work out. All right, that's fine. We get more banger music because Mystic Mansion has one of my favorite songs as well. It's a fantastic song.
Okay. Take this. Here we go.
Got it.
There they are.
Yeah, also there was that too, Ethan. Yeah, we'll have to try it again at some point because all of us were confused about how the online infrastructure worked. So that also didn't help things. That right there took a half an hour. Trying to figure out how the game itself worked was insane.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Here we go. Don't know what this switch triggers.
One of the connections were just a difficult mini game. Well, it was definitely a mini game no one could win because we swapped the Mario Kart. Really? 2 power cores? That's it's a 50-50 chance to get something like that. And it's like, yeah, that worked out. Just have your power. Nothing but power. Well, let me get 2 speed cores now.
Jump. Jump now. Level up. Use the brakes to jump. B button to brake. A button to jump. All right. To crash.
Give me this to make number 3. Fully leveled up Sonic.
There's that switch again.
I feel when you play this game so much, you know what switch you need to hit to get the right connection here. I've played a lot of Sonic Heroes, okay? You guys see one of those file time hours? That was my actual file. Like, one of them is like
Leave it to me.
multiple hours. It's insane. But again, I've played this game a lot as a kid. And even like years later, I still like go back to this one a lot because I like the level design a lot. I think the level design is some of the best that a 3D game has really done. Like, I do like the boost mechanic Like, the boost games are fun, but there are certain issues with that kind of gameplay style that doesn't help level design, really. Like, a lot of the levels can feel similar in the boost games. But here, it's like every level does feel different, which is great.
Let's go!
Serious switch. Wonder what it does. Shit! Yeah! Here we go! Yeah!
Now, this is the optimal way to fight these guys. By not fighting them and just team blasting. Highly recommend. Because you don't die instantly. I still have my shield, so that's good. Definitely want to keep this. Oh, go down.
Yes! Got it!
Might as well give you level. Let's say, Tails, come on. Get on the cart before we leave you. We're not going to McDonald's and getting the Sonic Heroes toys without you. I know we're going just for you. I don't want this, like, weird Brazilian Chinese toy thing. Have you guys seen those? They're weird. Let's see if we can find a link to an image. There was like this lineup of Sonic Hero toys that were just absolutely horrifying. I know we showed them off in like the El Pure Lake playthrough. I like put an image of them on screen when we were talking about it. And they are just freaky as all belief.
Jump now! Jump now! Jump now! Got it!
I'm sorry, did you say something, Tails? They're all dead.
Hey, we may be able to do triangle jumps since it's so narrow here. Got it!
Leave it to me. Let's go!
Get out of here. I ain't taking a risk.
Got it!
Also, you could just take that pulley, but you know what? I'm not taking it this time. I'm just gonna fall. There's like no reason for that pulley to exist, because you could just jump. Oh crap. No, I'm not taking this hit. I want this key. This key is important to me. You're not taking it away.
This place.
I'm also gonna take an alternate now because I have a key. I don't want to die here and I want to keep it, so we're gonna do a little trick. There. That was risky, but that was still safer than doing this intended strat. They intend for you to do a very risky chain of homing attacks there, but if you get some good speed with your Rocket Excel, you can just skip that and just use the flight formation to fly the rest of the way. I prefer that.
Let's go!
While it's risky, I find it safer and more consistent.
Let's go! Let's go!
Got it! Yeah! Here we go! Go! Yeah! Got it!
That was a weird kick. Where'd I get that from?
I've got it. Got it!
Another helmet guy. You know what I say to that? Die. He's like right on top of me too, so if I didn't use Team Blast, I would've got hit. Oh, I want the core.
Phew, that was close.
You can still die here, by the way. That water, that's a pit. You jump down, you're dead. That's mean. After a hard section with so many insta-kill traps, I put an insta-kill trap around the goal ring. Like, why? Mystic Mansion is probably the worst level for all 4 teams. It's definitely, in my opinion, the hardest. At least we get our second chance now to actually get into this special stage, so we'll actually get the emerald now.
Got it! All right!
Alright, one more left. And it's at the final level. Conveniently named Final Fortress. This is another reason why I never do Act 1 special stages, the bonus game. Because if you do the special stages quick enough to get the Chaos Emerald, you get like 3 to 4 extra lives anyways. Which is just as many lives as I would get from the bonus game. So I just don't do the bonuses.
Trying to stop us now? What a joke!
What did you say? Now I'm really mad. Get them.
Alright, this one, what is it to beat this? 4 minutes? Alright, we're fine. I think I can do this in 4 minutes. Ow. I was hoping for 2 flights. It's a 50-50 on that one.
Too cool.
But at least with the power, I can just, yeah, do that. Insta-kill them all.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Level up. You got it. Too cool. Already.
Excuse me, I want to dunk.
Here we go.
Shoot, what's with all the speed course?
Gates open when we destroy the robots. Use the other.
Nope, nope, no, not all the gold ones. These guys have extra armor. I'm not doing it. Team Blast.
Got it.
Yeah, Eggman's kind of selective of his anger in this game. He gets really mad over just minor things.
Got it. Looks like there's a bunch of them.
Dude, can I just get a flight core, please?
We won't give up so easily. Level up.
Finally! I'm already kind of committed, so I'm just gonna kill you guys with speed. Not the best idea, because they heal each other. That kind of worked out that they didn't just insta-heal each other up. Also, right here, I'm just gonna give it a second. Give it a second. Murder. You see, if I was Eggman, I'd be mad about this. Nice balloon.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
Level up.
Level up.
That's it.
Well, that didn't work out. Just trying to get the light speed attack to go off. Didn't really work.
Here we go. Got it. Here we go. Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
That's it. Got it. Already.
Leave it to me.
Now I get the... Okay, really? That feeling when you don't need the flight core anymore is like, here, just have 3 in a row. Insta level 3, just because I feel like
Leave
it.
it to me.
What does the sound of lawnmower make? Bum 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 bum. Because that's me right now. I'm a lawnmower cutting down your grass, Eggman. And the grass in this case are your Eggman robots.
Got it. What's the matter? Got nothing left?
Keep 'em coming.
I'm just warming up.
This is only the beginning.
I like how that guy was walking in the air for a second. Like, I got him, I got him. I don't got him. Wait, why was it walking in the air again? Nope. That guy have helmet. I don't want the helmet.
That's it.
Oh, there's a flight core all the way out in the distance.
Boys, those
Man, what a
were the
taunt.
easy ones.
You want to come all the way out here, like, you know, a mile away to get your flight core? I swear it's safe. You won't die in the process. Alright, that's like over a minute under.
What? That's it?
You really want to save your Team Blast for very specific sections. It's the sections that have the hammer enemies. Specifically when they have the helmets, which is, I think, really just the ending. Has helmet guys. But it helps to have the Team Blast for the other ones too, when there's just non-helmet guys. Because they're beefy. They got like, what, 27 HP or something crazy? Oh yeah, also, I forgot to mention that this whole time. This is the first Sonic game to introduce a health bar. I don't know, hey, sure. Gear purpose to the level up system. That's why the health bar's here. But, fun fact though, in development in this game, in the early stages, the characters didn't have a level up system.
Get this party started.
So their attacks are based on the level 0 state as we know it now. So think about that. You can never level up. You're at your level 0 state at all times, so you're not really that strong. Like it takes 3 homing attacks to kill an enemy. Because back in the early stages, they did have health meters. They just didn't have level ups to make your characters any stronger. Because there was an E3 build of the game that they put on the show floor that people could play that didn't have levels, but it had a health meter. So, yeah, it kind of made some problems. The fact they have a health system with no levels was bad. The fact they have it now with levels makes it better. Some people don't like the health system in general in these Sonic games, because this wasn't the only game that did it. Shadow the Hedgehog and SonicGhost 6 both have health meters as well. To be fair, so does Sonic Unleashed, but it's, I think, only like the nighttime sections with the Werehog. I think daytime it's just like insta-kill on enemies if you just hold me and attack them.
Sure are lots of battleships.
Where'd they get so many?
They really went overboard.
Nope, don't shoot me.
Really steep here. Be careful. Here we go.
Next one, we watched the TRG Sonic Adventure LP. Oh yeah, that was a really good one. That was like, what was that, 2015? That was years ago that they did that playthrough. I think that was their first single-player game I think they did for the channel, because before then they just did multiplayer-only stuff. That was the first time they branched out and did a single-player game. Which, to be fair, how they handled that was a good idea, because swapping off controller per character was a good idea for that. So it was like a different perspective each time. Because there's another channel I watched that did something similar. Super Gaming Brothers. The three people on there, Johnny, Elliot, and Matt, they did the same thing for those games. They swapped off per character. Like Johnny was Sonic, I think like Tails was Elliot, Knuckles was Matt. I can't remember who was like Amy, Gamma, and not Gamma. No, it was Gamma. Omega's this game. I'm mixing up the robots already. And I don't remember. I think Johnny was big at least. I think I remember that much. That playthrough I haven't seen in years either. That was like 2012, I think. Their Sonic Adventure playthrough. Fun fact also, it's not the Rep's fault at this one, but I was watching the SGB Sonic Heroes Let's Play in 2015 when they were releasing it, and I'm like screaming internally a bit. Not to say they're bad, they're not, they're great, but there's some things in the game they're doing like, you know, this is like a bad representation because there are certain things you're doing that isn't good, it's misleading, and that's what made me want to do a playthrough of the game at the time for my YouTube channel. Their playthrough is kind of what made me want to do one, because like I knew at the time, like I could show off a lot about this game because I know a lot about it. So you know what? Let's just do it. Their playthrough kind of inspired me to do it at the time. It's like not to throw shade, but it's like I knew I could do better. Yeah, you gotta be confident in yourself at that point. Not throwing shade again. But I've also played the game more than that, which made sense. Okay, let's go up. Sure. Meal to the first segment. I think you're right on that. Yeah, I think for the TRG playthrough. Why is that? Wait a minute. Sir, get out of the floor. It's not how flight formation works. You don't go in your flight mode and then go down into the concrete. And sometimes video games are a treat. Going back there for a second, I think you're right, Ethan. I think the Sonic portion of the Sonic Adventure playthrough for TRG was a meal. I think he played that. I'm trying to remember. Was it? I know John, I think, was big. I think Tim was Tails? That means John would have been Knuckles, I guess. Like I said, it's been a while. I can't remember who was who. Because they did, like, primarily have one person, I think, play a lot of it. Oh, wait, no, yeah, you're right. They did, like, swap every stage. Yeah, so everyone would have played every character at that point. Man, I really don't remember that playthrough much. I just remember the burger guy and Big the Cat. The thing that everyone remembers about that playthrough. Because John had a fascination with the burger guy. Everywhere he went, burger guy came with him. I can jump down here for an extra life. I'm just gonna not do that. Cause this one's a little more tight, I think, on score. It's like 20,000. We're at 14,000 now. So, according to my bonuses, I'm a little short on the rings, but I should still be fine. At this point, I don't want to lose too many more rings. I kind of want to keep at least 100, which I should be getting near the end. I think there's another like 20 pack coming up soon. Not 20 packs, at least a 10 pack. That works too. okay, it's a 5-pack. I'm off on that one too. But there's a 5 there, so I'm somewhat right. I was right about 10 rings. It's just not a 10-pack of them. It's a 5-pack times 2. I feel when you're right and wrong at the same time. Like, you're so close, dude. You're so far.
Leave it to me. Dave! Dave!
Got it. Shit.
Down your shield. Now look at me. Come on. Come on. Do a thing. There you go. Like, where's the... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know what?
Leave it to me.
I want to show a cool thing at the end of this, and I need Team Blast. But I need to use it on this guy, because he's just being annoying. So I'll get Team Blast in a different way. There's a glitch. Team Blast glitch. If you use Thunder Shoot and then swap to the power character on the same frame, the character interaction kind of gets messed up a bit, and you do like infinite amount of Thunder Shoots. I'm gonna get to a certain point right here. I'm gonna use Team Blast, which will kill enemies around us. But more importantly, it activates the ending of the level. So, welcome to the void. I hope you like your stay here in the void.
That was tight.
Like, I was worried about if I had enough points for the bonuses at the end, and we almost doubled the A-rank requirement, because, again, according to my list here, it's only 20,000. But to be fair, this list I have is not the most accurate, because it says Team Dark is like 30,000, and I think that's wrong. There were some things about this, and this comes right off, like, the Sonic Retro page, this list I'm using. There's some things about it that are right, and then, like, 1 or 2 levels are wrong, so it's kind of hard to say. Although, I just know I got the A-rank, which is all that matters. Good use of the shield right there.
Here we go. All right. Yes.
Got it.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Well, I tried. Kind of hard to take that top half. I was trying to get a speed boost from it, but it's fine. If I take the very top, I would get, like, an extra life along with the shield, but it didn't work.
Got it.
Here we go.
Already.
Leave it to me.
So I could fight you, but I don't think I want to. I'm just gonna not fight.
Level up.
I kind of wish that was a speed. I have, like, no speed course. You know, I could also hit that switch,
Leave it to me.
or I could just leave. I choose to leave.
Oh, and do the tornado jump. Here we go. Go.
It feels redundant when you kill an enemy to activate a switch, and you just ignore the switch. Like, why'd you kill the enemy? Because points, man, points. Worth more points for him to die than to be alive. Is that close enough? Ah, crap, was not. Well, I can't take that path then. But I can do this. Let's give it another, like, 5 minutes, apparently. How many people knew this was actually down here? Because from what I imagine, probably not many of you. If you played this game, you probably didn't know that was there. It took me a few years to realize that was there myself. It's a nice safety net if you fall, but, like, it's so obscured by the camera, it's so hard to notice it. Oh, okay. Try that again.
Those look more challenging.
Can I just totally skip this thing?
Let's go. Dave!
No, they barely don't give enough height there. I was like, wait a minute. You could just skip this, can't you?
Leave it to me.
Give me that speed. Thank you.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Another key there if I need it, but I'm good.
It actually self-destruct. It's blown to pieces.
Got it.
Wonder why it's so
I'm gonna try this once. Alright, failure. Failure. Can I get back? No. I'm just gonna reset. Be quicker.
This must be Eggman's headquarters.
If you do a rail swap there from the left side of that loop to the right side, there is a chance you make that without dying. If you do it like at the perfect time, you just swap to the other rail, and I want to try it at least once. You gotta have one attempt at it. But now I don't want to do it again, because as you can see, if you fail, you die. Just flat out. not worth it. Although now working towards speed course, ooh. If I can get level 3 speed for the poles, that'd make that quick. Oh, that's the outcome I want. Oh, it was a team blast. That was a life. I think there's another team that if you do that with, you get a life. That's probably why I was thinking that. I swapped the power here because I really don't need the power course. I'm glad to be able to teach people about this stuff in the games that I play like this. Like, there's a lot of weird quirks, or like, a lot of, no, I don't want to do this. Weird quirks, interesting like Easter eggs, or like cool glitches that are useful, or even like little secrets that a lot of people wouldn't know about like X or Y thing. If I know it, I like showing it off. Because I always like teaching people new things when it comes to like games you play a lot. Yeah, sure, I may have used a lot of glitches and people are like, please stop, I want to see you play a game normally. Stop going too quick. But at the same time, those glitches are interesting, man. It lets you do some stuff you're not allowed to. We're gonna be doing some stuff this game doesn't think you could do, but shows like unused content. We're gonna do that in this series because I think it's just cool. I really don't want to fight you. We already fought you once. Actually, you know what? I can probably just stun lock you. That'll also work. Yeah, I'll just do this instead. I was gonna do Team Blast Glitch, but you know what? Stun lock also works, so we'll just stun lock. It's also been a while since I last played a game via a disc on my Wii, and I kind of forgot how loud the disc reader is on the Wii. It's like every little action you do, you can kind of hear the disc spinning. To be fair, it's not nearly as loud as Sega Dreamcasts. If anyone's ever owned a Dreamcast, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That disc reader you can hear from like a different house. It's so loud. So I think the only one here, I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this one. I don't know about you guys. Do you own a Sega Dreamcast? I know at least the one person here in this chat still around. I know, Matt, you own a Dreamcast, so you can vouch it for me. Those disc drives are loud. It's not like PS4 or 5, it sounds like Jet Engine. How loud is the PS5? I haven't heard much about that. I've heard that in some cases it gets really loud, in some cases it's not that bad. But PS4 Pro, I'll tell you from experience, yeah, that thing is, it's very loud. Like, if you're playing any demanding game, those fans crank up on belief, and it's so loud and obnoxious. I find it hard to play like any game on my PS4 Pro, because it's just so loud, it drowns out the game. No matter what, even with headphones, it still gets drowned out. It's just too loud in my opinion. I heard that you can replace the fan inside of the PS4 Pro with something quieter, and it's a little bit better, but people said, like, you can do that, but it doesn't improve it by much.
There's more?
Like, one of the games I played on my PS4 Pro, I was like, I'm really surprised. Is this really that demanding now? Like, it was Uncharted 4. One of the first games I really played through on my PS4 Pro was Uncharted 4. Keep in mind, this game released when the PS4 base was a thing, no Pro. This was like, what, a year or two before the Pro even existed. The thing was so loud in like every section of Uncharted 4. It's like, what the heck? I didn't hear this complaint with standard PS4s with this game. Why is the thing like an engine? Like, why is it so loud? That was the game that I had to just like talk about that issue with the PS4 Pro when I did my review of it a few years back. It was just so bad. It was so hard to focus on the cutscenes when all I heard was from the fan. It was too much. Like, I'm not surprised thinking about it for like Uncharted Lost Legacy having that issue, because that released at the time that the PS4 Pro was a thing. I was like, Uncharted 4, really? I didn't think it was that demanding. Last of Us on the PS4 had the same issue. I'm like, dude, this is like a PS3 game. Why? Like, this game isn't... Oh, no. We got our first A. Our first A miss, I should say. 62,000, 57,000. I went on autopilot there. Well, we got a redo. We'll do it here after we're done. We'll do it after we're done with Team Sonic. We'll go on break after that, because I do want to take a break in between missions. We're going to clean that one up. We're not letting that one stay behind. If it's one missed ranking, do it again real quick. It'll take like 5 minutes.
Got it.
I thought I had enough from the score boost. There were certain enemies I should have killed that I didn't kill. And that was a mistake.
Alright.
Yeah, bumping Last of Us to 1080p was too much for the PS4 to handle, apparently. Didn't think it would be, but apparently it was. You know what? No, we're doing it now. Executive decision. I want to fight the boss to get my credits after I get my A rank. That'll feel very satisfying. Unfortunately, I have to reset the Wii to do it, which puts the game from 480p to 480i. Then you have to reselect progressive to go back to 480p. There's my picture. If you don't know Tech Talk, I know, I went over your head. Short story, when you reset the system, it flip-flops video signals, and it's just a nightmare. My screen literally goes blank for a couple seconds there. No, don't go back to story. Other challenges. This is where we'll go to do all of our replays / extra missions, because as you can see, there is a second mission for every level. Not the boss fight, so there's only one mission there, which is just boss.
Let's blast through with Sonic speed.
Okay.
Alright.
So we'll just do Final Fortress again real fast, because again, we do it optimally, it'll only take like 5 minutes, something like that. Maybe 10 at the very most. And I want to do this before we get credits.
This must be Eggman's headquarters.
The airbase.
How does this thing stay afloat? Doesn't matter. Let's take it down.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Got it.
Shit! Shit!
Level up.
Go! Alright! Yes!
Got it.
Here we go! Ready? Yeah! Take this!
Can I even make this jump? Oh, barely. I shouldn't have made that.
Ready anytime! Yes! Yeah!
Got it.
Here we go! Yeah!
Leave it to
Hello. Would you like some Team Blast, please?
Blast away!
It's free.
Level up!
And it's deadly, too.
Here we go!
Leave it to me.
Well, this time I don't need to worry about going for the key, so just completely skip that. That'll save me a couple seconds. Any second saved is a really important thing for your bonuses, so might as well try to go fast while killing more things.
Got it.
Go!
I think I know what I really need to do to fix the score issue. That section we were in, like, near the ending. Are you really serious? How'd that miss? The section we were in, like, near the ending. That section has a lot of big enemies to kill, and I only killed, like, 2 or 3 of them. It's like this whole labyrinth section. You're supposed to go around and solve some puzzles to activate the, I'm just gonna kill you now. There we go. You're supposed to go around and activate some switches to get a pole to raise. That section, I only killed a handful of enemies. I should have killed more. That's where a lot of my points are.
Got it. Take this. Take this.
Leave it to me. Level
May as well take the level 3 while I'm here.
Okay.
They're blocking our way! Here we
Leave
go!
it to me.
Here we go!
Leave it to me.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Swap back to Tails. With these guys, you are guaranteed to get a level up core. The gold enemies, always guaranteed. Same for the enemies with the hammers. You're always guaranteed to get a core from them. Cores in the game are either every 5 enemies you kill or very specific ones. It really helps to know which ones are the specifics. There's only like 3 enemies in the game. It also helps even when we're fully leveled to get those cores anyways, because when you get them, they give you like 500 points or something like that. You still get the points after you're fully leveled. In fact, you get a score bonus if you're fully leveled.
Leave it to me.
Really? I'm busy here. I'm trying to hit a switch. How convenient. Now I'll kill you. This is for hurting me. Hey, that was one of the bigger point things I missed. That helps.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm also wanting to go this way. It doesn't help too much on the score front, but it makes it easier to take this top path, and I want to take the top path. Also, there's a lot of things down there that can hurt.
Leave it to me.
Down there, that's a gold guy. I'm going to want to kill him.
There's robots everywhere. Time to party.
You're attacking nothing. Keep your guard up.
I'll destroy everything that comes my way.
I don't know where you're at, but I'm just going to team blast anyways. Oh, there he is, near a cannon. There you go, he dead. Near a cannon. Now, where's the switches? There's one here. Okay, there we go. What? Why? Why? Knuckles, stay. I don't know why you came back. There you go, I got lonely.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Is it this version that has more guys here? I don't think there is any more enemies. Probably think of a different team, like Chaotix or something. Yeah. I think a different team has more enemies spawn there, so that was a rip.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
That was not enough height, really? Yeah, I'll just go the intended way.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Did say we want to collect these cores even if we're fully leveled.
Got it. Let's go.
In this section, I'm just going to jump down. I'm not going to take the shortcut. I think the shortcut's the bigger issue here, too. Because that skips a lot of enemies. Like, there's a gold guy down here you completely skip.
I'll destroy everything that comes my way.
Guys are the worst. They shield up everything. Absolutely everything. They're actually one of the very few enemy types in the whole game that's actually worth not being level 2 or higher on flight, because you can actually stun them. But unfortunately, if Tails actually has attacking power with its attacks, these guys will always block it unless they're doing an attack on their own. It's just really annoying.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Let's go.
You can't blame me on that one point to do Team Blast, because they're gonna move on, man. Otherwise, I'll be sitting there, no joke, for like 3 minutes trying to fight one enemy. It's annoying. I'm trying not to abuse Team Blast too much, but under certain circumstances, I'm like, we just gotta go.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, let me just bounce on that boy's head.
Leave it to me.
There they are.
Eggman's robot.
Leave them to me, son.
Leave it to me.
At this point, that would have been faster just to take the stupid pole, but man, I was like half committed. I wanted to go. Give me these cores. Oh, we're easily getting the A rank now. Look at that score. 65k. And we need 62k. Yeah, okay, we're guaranteed. Doesn't matter about the bonuses. We got it. Just gotta beat the level. So it did take about 10 minutes. Because our timer's at 7:10 now. I mean, that was worth it, because that was a huge difference. Now I know that for the future. I did say earlier on, Final Fortress is going to be one of the harder levels, if not, like, the hardest set of levels, depending, to get A ranks in. Because their A rank requirements are so high for Final Fortress. Each team has, like, a higher requirement here, because it is the final level. Supposed to be one of the hardest challenges in the game because of that. Alright, that should be easy A.
Yes!
Now we can go fight the final boss. Well, final boss of the story for this team. Not the final boss. That won't be for a while. 83k.
Knuckles, we did it!
Yeah, something tells me we got the A rank, guys. That's almost... No, that's over 20k over the requirement. Yeah, we're good. So there you go, it's 28 so far. Got the story. As we can see, we're 92% done. This final boss and credits are 8% on the road. That's a lot.
Okay.
All right.
I will give one thing to the PC version of this game.
You won't get away!
It's a little hard to set up nowadays. It is kind of janky, especially because it is on an earlier build. But the loading times are non-existent. You blink and you're in the next level in that version. It is insane. The winner for the worst loading times is PS2. It takes like 30 seconds to load anything in that version. It sucks.
Don't hold anything back. No worries. Level up.
I'm actually going to let him go a little bit. I don't want to get hit here. Alright, right here, I'm actually going to fight him in a very different way. Wait for him to come to me. I'm going to punch him, and now I'm just going to use Thunder Shoot and get my teammates stuck. That did a lot of damage right there. You'll see when he comes back around. Yeah, he's at 110, 90, 80, 70, 60.
Let's see what you
I think he's almost dead. He has a 24.
I can smell victory.
Yeah, he dead. He dead.
I won't go down that easy. Give me this. Impossible! No!
I love that combination. I won't go down that easily as he dies. Eggman, you may need to rethink that.
You're finished, Eggman!
A rank here is 3 minutes 30 seconds. We beat him in less than a minute. That's a glitch, technically. I would say that's a glitch. Thunder Shoot there. It's not supposed to have like this weird glue effect. But it does. Like when you use Thunder Shoot, your teammates get stuck on the Egg Emperor's body. And because of that, they just rack up the damage. I'm very sure that's unintended. Because normally that fight has like this whole ring around in the arena. Supposed to chase him down. And you're really supposed to do damage when he's at a standstill in an arena. We didn't give him that chance. He didn't even get to the arena.
Later, guys. I'm out of here.
And thus, Amy chases Sonic for another forced marriage. And now we get credits. We did it. We beat a team. 1 down, 4 to go. And we also get their theme song too, which is just... I'm trying to remember, what was the song called? Like, this one has kind of a generic name? I don't remember what it was. Hang on. Pull up the official soundtrack here real quick. This This soundtrack's on Spotify, by the way. If you guys just want to listen to it, it's just on Spotify. Which is weird. Oh yeah, that's right. It's We Can. Thanks for that one, Iceberg. Yeah, We Can by Ted Posley. I really like the song. It's like, it's very catchy. It's very generalized for this game because it does talk about Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in one of the lines, but it is still a song that you can listen to outside of Sonic Heroes. If you never played it before, you can still get the gist. Like this right here, this section of the song is the biggest, this is from video game moment in the lyrics. Yeah, soundtrack in this game is amazing. I think the vocal themes are all really solid. The level themes are great. Like there's some banger soundtracks here. Like there are certain songs that are just, oh, put it on loop. You be that guy in the car, like hey, can I have that aux cable? Yeah, you better not play anything bad. Alright, I'm loading up Bingo Highway 1 hour edition. Let's go. Then you're the fan favorite in the car ride. It's a great song. But yeah, now you've seen how this playthrough is going to work. Technically, to fully beat Sonic Heroes, you need to do a playthrough with every single team. But they all go through the same levels. They just go through different pieces of the levels. So, how this is going to work is that we played the game now fully with Team Sonic. We still have their extra emblems to go with, but outside of that, they're done. But now we do this again as Team Dark. Then again as Team Rose. And then again as Team Chaotix. And you need to collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Doing all that unlocks a final story, which is one more boss fight. So yeah, technically you're doing full 4 playthroughs of the game, so strap in, we're here for a bit. But at least each playthrough is going to be different. And that's it, just try another story. Alright, on to the next then. Thanks, game.